Welcome to this session of Evaluation of Information Management Systems. In this section, we talk about analyzing big data as well as traditional data. We trace the path of data analysis from MIS systems to traditional business intelligence systems built over data warehouses, and finally to the modern day predictive analytics using machine learning algorithms. The section also touches upon some of the typical data management challenges that are encountered during your development of information management systems or your predictive analytics models. So what is data analysis? Well, data analysis is basically a process of inspecting the data, right? That is viewing data for verification, debugging purposes, etc. to understand the nature of the data just by doing some basic analysis of the data. Then cleaning of the data. So data usually is not clean. There may be formatting issues, there may be duplicate data, etc. and it is required to clean the data before we can use it for any kind of analysis. Next, after cleaning the data, we transform the data based on the business logic, and then finally we do the modeling activity wherein we create machine learning algorithms to predict outcomes from the future data. All this is done primarily for discovering useful information to support your decision-making process. Now that we have an understanding of what is data analysis, so why do organizations need to do data analysis? Well, as you can see in the picture here, the primary reason for doing data analysis is to improve business performance. You can see the movement of analysis or the difficulty or sophistication of the analysis and the kind of outcome those analysis provide. So from your decision support systems, data warehousing, and business intelligence applications, we can do descriptive analytics, which tells us what happened in the past, right? How did the organization or certain process behave in the past? From there, we can do diagnostic analysis, which tells us why did certain things happen in the past, right? From diagnostic analytics, organizations moved into predictive analytics, wherein they are trying to find out what will happen in the future. And the ultimate goal of organizations is to move into the area of prescriptive analytics so that they can sort of control what will happen in the future, right? So if there's something good that has happened in the past, they definitely need that to happen in the future as well. And they are working on prescriptive analytics models to see how they can make that happen, right? So we move from hindsight to insight, which is diagnostics, and predictive analytics, to foresight, which is prescriptive analytics. As you can see, as the value of your analytics activity increases, so does the difficulty of performing that kind of analytics. So the goal is to move from information to optimization. Well, we have primarily three types of data analysis that happens, right? One is the multi-dimensional data analysis that we do on data warehouse applications, the data marts, using business intelligence tools. All right, they are done on dimensional data models, creating OLAP cubes to do slicing, dicing, roll up, roll down, etc. And the purpose is for analyzing historical data to understand the past behavior. We've seen that in the previous slide as well. Another kind of analysis is statistical data analysis, wherein we use the concepts of descriptive statistics, etc., for analyzing the data, and this is primarily done to compare data between different time periods, geographies, or other dimensions. The third kind of data analysis is data mining or predictive analytics, and this is done using your machine learning algorithms. There are different kinds of them, such as neural networks, artificial neural networks, knife-based, different kinds of logistics like regression and linear regression, etc. Right? And these are used for predicting the future behavior of systems. Now that we've seen different kinds of data hierarchy, let us quickly take a look at the reports hierarchy. Alright, so at the base of the pyramid we see this transaction processing system. So the operational level reports are generated from your transactional processing system, right? And these reports provide information on the individual transaction processes. Next comes the management information systems reporting, right? So these reports are generated from your MIS systems, and they focus on the health of a particular process within the organization, right? They do not allow analysis across various processes, but they do allow the organization to do tactical decision making based on the analysis of the MIS system. So if someone is doing analysis of the finance MIS, they should be able to take tactical decisions based on the finance MIS to see what they need to do to improve the finances of the organization, so on and so forth for other departments. At the top of the pyramid is the decision support system, and these are primarily used for making strategic decisions, right? They use data warehousing and business intelligence technologies for creating actionable information, okay? And the goal of these decision support systems is primarily to create or allow organizations to make data-driven decisions for business operations.